What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get 2 free stocks, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Sain, and if you're new to the channel, I make videos on personal finance and how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started the Robinhood channels for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number 2, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies that I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K, and then eventually from 10K to 100K. So feel free to join me on the journey by grabbing some free stock using my link below, or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate you. Today's video is about the top 3 stocks under $20 that I want you guys to consider buying this week. I need you guys to understand that this week will be a volatile week, meaning it will be up and down. And so that means it will create a lot of great buying opportunities for some of these great companies that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. But it's all on you to pick the price point that you want to hop in at. Without further ado, let's take a look at my portfolio. Okay, as you can see, my portfolio is currently sitting at $32,825.92. On the day, we're up over 2%. On the week, we are down over 2.5%. On the month, we are up almost 1.5%. If I take you guys 3 months out, we are up over 16%. And if we look 1 year out, we are up a little bit over 5% on the year. Listen, guys, this week is going to be a wild week in the stock market, but it's going to be exciting times for you guys. And so I want you guys to be locked in. Think about what you want to buy. Think about the kind of positions you want to get established this week as we head into the 4th of July weekend. Without further ado, let's open up a free stock and get some shout outs on the day. This stock comes from KY. KY, man, I want to say major salute. You guys know when you get a free stock that I get a free stock, and it's a win-win for both of us. We both get free money and we both be on the journey to building our wealth together. We're going to go at the one in the middle. And as you see, I have Cody for 1 share, $4.74. If you guys don't know, they just struck a deal with Kim Kardashian today. I've had my eye on this stock anyway, and so this is a good addition to my portfolio. I'll hold it for the time being, and I'll keep you guys posted on what I do with it in the future. Today, I want to share with you guys the top 3 stocks under $20, and the first one on our list is ticker symbol LCA, Lancadia Holdings, coming in at $15.99. Guys, on the day, they're up 42%. They had a huge run up. If you don't know, they are going to be partnering with and possibly joining with the Houston Rockets on some gaming things. And so if you guys are into gambling, betting, casinos, anything in that realm, fantasy type stuff, anything that falls in that lane, this might be something that I want you guys to consider. I'm not saying buy, because you guys know on this channel I don't let you guys buy at the 52-week high. We don't recommend that, but this has had a pretty huge run up. But I want you guys to do is add this to your watch list, and if there is any pullbacks, if there is any dips in this stock, then I want you to pounce all over it. As you can see, the 52-week high on this one is $15.72, and the 52-week low is $8.82. And so as you can see, it has made quite a run. And so guys, you got to be mindful when a stock jumps up like this, okay? Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a cautionary tale. I don't want you guys to get left holding the bag, and so I want you to be smart and strategic about how you choose to play this if you consider adding this stock that's under $20. Stock number 2 that I want to tell you guys about today is Workhorse, ticker symbol WKHS. Listen, guys, I made a video on this. I went down and through there about this stock, and so make sure you go check that video out if you haven't. But I want to reintroduce it today. It's currently sitting at $15.39. Today, it also had a great day, up 46.5%, $4.61 to be exact. Listen, man, the 52-week high on this one is $15.40. So I can pretty much tell you they reached their 52-week high today. And so once again, like I shared on a previous stock, I need you guys to be mindful about when stocks like this reach its 52-week high in such a short amount of time. You have to be very strategic. You got to make smart investments. You got to be very mindful when things do this. And so that you don't get left holding the bag. Again, you may need to wait on a particular dip and or pullback in this stock as well. Price point that I like this stock at more than I liked it at 15 is around $6. And so if it goes 6 or below, consider Workhorse. Stock number 3 that I want to tell you guys today about is MGM Resorts, ticker symbol MGM. Listen, man, I'm going to do a whole video about hotel stocks, and so I need you guys to pay attention to this one right here. $16.99 is currently sitting at. It also had a pretty good day, not as good as the other two, but they were up 7%. Guys, that kind of stuff is good. Don't ever get it twisted and not understand what's a good day in the market. Up 7% is a hell of a day in the market, just like 45% is a hell of a day in the market. And so MGM, man, is something I want you guys to pay attention to. When this corona stuff gets under control, they have one of the best plans in place for reopening and getting things back popping at the casino, with their social distancing policies, with everything they're going to do to keep people safe. And so I think it's only a matter of time before this company is back rocking and rolling, getting the people through the doors and getting back to getting to the money like they always do. Keep MGM for now on your watch list as well. Let's take a look at the 52-week high on this one. It is $34.64, and a 52-week low is $5.90. As it relates to what I talked to you guys about on this channel about not buying so close to the 52-week high, check this difference out. This one is down almost half. This one is down over 50% from its 52-week high. That, guys, is a buying opportunity. So if you want to establish a small position in this one, a small position, you guys know, is 5 to 10 shares if you want to start off just to fill it out. And if you need to really build out your position, then you go from 10 to 25 shares, okay? Don't go further than that until you hear the news about where the economy is going, what kind of vaccine we gonna have, and when the vaccine will be available, okay? But play it smooth, play it smart. Again, make smart investment, guys. Listen, man, I hope you like those 3 stocks under $20 today. I wanted to make sure that I get your week started off on the right foot. Listen, man, up next, we have our stock lingo of the day, and our word of the day is averaging down. What is averaging down? Okay, guys, when you hear the word averaging down, I don't care if it's another financial expert talking about it, I don't care if you hear it on YouTube or CNBC. The word averaging down simply means this: there will be times, man, where you will buy a stock, and I do it all the time. Sometimes I see stuff that's out there, and so I will buy a stock just to own 1 share of it, knowing that I don't want it at that price, okay? Averaging down is, since I bought it at above the price point that I really wanted at, but I desire to have that stock, now I have to work to average down the price. And so say something is $50. Let's just use Uber, although Uber isn't $50, but let's use that example. Say Uber was $50. You guys know I'm big on Uber. I have a 5-year plan for Uber, and I think it's going to do big things. But I don't like Uber at $50 because that's above its valuation. So check this out. At $50, I might buy 1 share, but now my average cost is $50. So I'll wait till Uber drops to 45, and then I'll buy 5 shares at 45. So now my average cost might come down to $47. You see how I went from 50 to 47 because I bought it at 45. So then Uber might, again, because the economy got shut down, drop. And so I might get Uber at $40. So now I have a average cost of 47, but because I bought it at 40, now I brought the cost down to $45. That is what averaging down is in theory, guys. And so it's a great strategy when you have a long-term outlook, or it's a great company that you know going to do big things in the future. And so keep that in mind, use that strategy, and don't hesitate to deploy it if you need to bring your cost basis down on any stock. I just use Uber as an example, but you can do this with any stock in the stock market. It's a proven winning strategy. I want you guys to keep that in your back pocket in case you get a stock that's too high. Then you can always bring that average cost down so that when it makes a run up, you see bigger profits. Hope that was helpful, man. Now it's time for our question of the day. And our question of the day comes from Dante M. And he asks, so is there a specific site where we could find these ex-dividend dates? And what if I was to buy 50 shares of AT&T the day before the ex-dividend date? Could I then turn around and sell them 2 days later, or do I need to hold them until they're actually paid out? This is a great question, Dante, man. First and foremost, I appreciate you for the questions. And guys, I appreciate every question that you send me and that you leave in the comments below. So listen, man, Dante, we're going to cover this question on today, but I want to highlight a portion of this and focus on the dividend date and when can you sell? Listen guys, I went over in another video about the importance of the ex-dividend date and the significance of a payout date. One thing I want to add to speak and answer Dante's question is this: yes, you can sell your shares after the ex-dividend date has gone by. So check this out. Typically you want to get into stocks that you plan on holding long term, because dividends, the great thing about them, they create reoccurring passive income. All right, and so that's why you want to hold dividend stocks in the first place, because you don't want to work third shift. You don't want to go punch the factory clock. You don't want to go do these jobs and that you don't really want to be at in the first place. Okay, and so dividends help you get out the rat race. And so what you do is, when you buy a dividend stock and you get it before the dividend date, yes, now you'll get paid out that particular dividend payment. However, 1 to 2 days later, I'll prefer give it a full 2 days. Okay, if that's the stock that you don't want to hold, or if that's a stock that you need the money from, you can sell and get your money and go about either investing in something else, paying a bill, putting the down payment on a house or a car. Whatever you choose to do is totally up to you. But yes, you can do that. Yes, it's okay to do that. But do I recommend doing that? Not if you don't have to. Typically we say, guys, only invest money that you don't need. Don't invest and play around with money that you're gonna need next week, that you're gonna need at the end of the month. Okay, that's not investing. I'll get into that another time. But one thing I want you guys to do, man, is make sure that you are using money that you don't need, because the stock market isn't meant for you to be going in, going out, taking money in, taking money out. That's not how you grow your wealth. You grow your wealth by putting money in, putting it in good companies, and then letting it do what it do. If you always pulling it out, if you always cashing it out and going to buy cheeseburgers and stuff like that, man, then you are not really building wealth. You just kind of gambling for the day, making a couple dollars here and there, twos and fews, and then you off to the races. Okay, that's not what we want you guys doing. So listen, Dante, man, I appreciate the question. Yes, you can take it out, but don't make it a habit. If you must, please keep your money in for the long term in order to build real wealth. Okay, listen guys, I make videos like this every week, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.